I feel older, but also nothing's changed. So, good on and bad on that one. Thank you for the socks, by the way. These look so cool. And this set is reversible. And in fact, that first set finally inspired me to go ahead and do a little art again, because I haven't for a while. I've just been working and thesising this entire time. I'm exhausted. Finally got feedback, and it's all positive stuff. But you certainly again get the feeling that you've got like 1,000 miles still to go when you start getting feedback. But working on some art, mostly finger painting and painter's tape. So hopefully it turns out as well as I'm hoping it will turn out. Sorry that this video is late. Literally spent yesterday finishing up what's become so far the longest chapter in everything, and then trying to do chores around here. Like Monday and Tuesday just seem to be chore days. So did laundry, help with laundry, help with dishes, did some artwork, did some thesis. I mean, good news, I finally got through all your editing, and thanks so much for all of that. So I've got that all done, and that version off for somebody else to read, so we're gonna see how that goes. I wish I had the energy to work on my other writing, but I'm doing what I can do. I'm doing what I can do when I can do it. I'm trying to relax, so do things like that art. I actually went ahead and made myself like a summer to-do list that's just hanging on my bookshelf. So I've got like the chapters I still need to do. Edit Like a Madman is on here, which is specifically about my thesis, because Edit Wolves is underneath that. Finish Eagles. Working on doing yoga in the morning, or closer at this point in time to every second morning, so that I'm not completely exhausting myself, because that's what it's starting to feel like. Walks after supper have been helping, but like this past week was not a positive week for me at work. And in fact, I don't get like a 2-day weekend coming up because we've got an event on one of the days that we're normally closed, so we're normally off. Which, I mean, the extra hours are always appreciated, but I'm just really starting to feel the wear and tear, which is a problem because it's only June. I mean, today has been better. I've taken today very slowly, because I finished the chapter yesterday. Even though I got this feedback, I went over the initial email. I haven't gone into his exact notes yet. I'm not sure when I'm going to start doing that. Like, if I want to try and get a first draft of all 4 of the chapters done before I start some editing. This last chapter is likely to be the hardest, so I'm sort of tempted to go ahead and get this 3rd chapter sent off to him and work on the editing, because I do need some time before I can get to this 4th chapter. So that might be my better bet than trying to just force myself through this 4th chapter right now when I have other work I could do. Like, if I didn't have any other work, then yeah, maybe forcing myself through the chapters would be the best bet. But now that I have some other work, giving myself time to think what conclusion I'm trying to get to, and how best to actually like discuss that conclusion is probably going to be my best bet. So yeah, I think that's my plan, at least for that. The piece I'm working on is probably going to take a little longer than I thought it was going to, because I need to remember to actually let the paint dry before I keep going, because it is going to be overlapping. So, like, I'm trying to get everything of that canvas covered. So overlap is going to be necessary, and overlap is going to be better if I'm not just smearing a bunch of wet paint together. So that's my week so far. Yet again, not super interesting. I mean, there were a few things. Like, I've gotten through the editing. I've got feedback from my thesis advisor. I'm working on some art. It's a little different. Nope, you know what? I'm not doing this to myself. I'm having a good day. I've made some art. I've done some work. I've done some chores. I had a shower today, which is always positive. I'll be back to work this week. I'm not doing this to myself today. I'm just gonna go watch some YouTube videos. There are a lot that I actually haven't managed to catch up on. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not doing this to myself today. Negativity is not winning today. I'm gonna go watch YouTube videos. Talk to you later.